Good morning, everyone. My name is Blessing Menes, and I am your 7th reporter for Chapter 10. As a short review, we all know now that a promissory note is an unconditional promise in writing made by one person to another, signed by the maker and engaging to pay on demand. We had also already discussed one of the two types of promissory notes, which is the simple interest notes. So now we will move on to the last one of the types of promissory notes, which is the bank discount note. So what is bank discount note? According to James Chen, a discount note refers to a short-term debt obligation usually issued by highly rated corporation or government-sponsored entities. Discount notes are issued at the discount to par, which means investors purchase them at a cost lower than the note's face value. For we must remember that in simple interest note, the face value of the note is equal to the principal. Therefore, the maturity value is higher than the face value. On the other hand, in bank discount note, the face value of the note is the maturity date, meaning the borrower pays for the face value at maturity value, which we will discuss further later. So discount notes have maturity dates of up to 1 year in length. Since we now know that a discount note is a short-term obligation, which means bonds maturing in 1 to 3 years. Discount notes also do not offer investor periodic interest payments. Instead, investors purchase discount notes at a discounted price and receive the note's face value, also called par value, at maturity. Since a non-interest-bearing note generally looks similar to interest-bearing note, except that a non-interest-bearing note does not make reference to an interest rate. So after defining what is bank discount note, let's proceed to its parts. So what are the parts of bank discount note? So we have here A. Maker. It is the person or business borrowing the money. B. Payee. It is the person or business lending the money. C. Face value. The face value of the note is the maturity value of the loan. D. Bank discount rate. The annual rate of interest charge. E. Term. The time period of the note. F. Issue date. The date when the note was signed and issued. And G. The maturity date. It is the date when maturity value is due to the payee. Here is an example of bank discount note. So now, let us identify the maker, the payee, the face value, the bank discount rate, the term, the issue date, and maturity date. So here we can see the value of each part of note. We have the face value, which is the 225,000, the term, which is the 75 days, the payee, which is the basic enterprises, the issue date, which is June 13, 2018, the maker, which is Theodore Daniel. We have also here the bank discount rate, which is 8%, and then lastly, the maturity date, which is the August 27, 2018. Let us now solve this illustration. On June 13, 2018, Theodore Daniel was granted a loan by Basic Enterprises for 225,000, payable in 75 days at an 8% bank discount. We have here the list of the given value and the formula in finding the discount, and as well as the proceeds. Since we already have the formula, all we need is to input the values needed. So in finding the bank discount on the note, we have the formula bank discount equals to face value times discount rate times time. So now let us substitute to the given value, which is the 225,000 times 0.08 times 75 over 360, which we will come up with the bank discount 3,750. So in solving for the proceeds, we have here the formula proceeds equals to face value minus bank discount. And let us substitute it to the given value, which is 225,000 minus 3,750 equals to 221,250. Hence, on loan date, that Theodore Daniel received 221,250 as proceeds of the loan, and is to pay 225,000, the face value of the note at maturity date. Here we have another example. So let us all identify the value. We have here the face value, the term, the bank discount rate, the maturity date, the maker, the payee, and the issue date. Let us now solve this illustration. On January 1, 2021, Clara Valak was granted a loan by Aroma Enterprises for 500,000, payable in 180 days at a 10% bank discount. So we have here the list of the given value and the formula in finding bank discount as well as the proceeds. Since we already have the formula, all we need is to input the values needed. So For the bank discount, we have the given value 500,000 times 0.10 times 180 over 360, which we will came up with the bank discount 25,000 pesos. So in solving for the proceed, we have also the following given, which is the 500,000 minus 25,000. We came up with the proceeds of 475,000. Hence, on the loan date, Claro Valac received 475,000 as proceeds of the loan and is to pay 500,000, the face value of the note at maturity date. Here we have also another example. So let us also identify the value. The face value, which is a 420,000, the term 90 days, the maturity date September 28, 2021, the bank discount rate, which is 5%, the maker Amiri Azazel, the payee Aroma Enterprises, and the issue date June 30, 2021. So let's now solve this illustration. On June 30, 2021, Amiri Azazel was granted a loan by Aroma Enterprises for 420,000, payable in 90 days at a 5 bank discount. We have here the given value and the formula in finding the bank discount as well as the proceeds. So let us now solve the following illustration. So in bank discount equals the face value times discount rate times time. So bank discount, let's substitute the following given, which is 420,000 times 0.5 times 90 over 360, which we came up with the bank discount 52,500. We have also here, in solving for the proceeds, we have the value 420,000 minus 52,000 equals to 367,500. Hence, on loan date, Amiri Azazel received 367,500 as the proceeds of the loan and is to pay 420, the face value of the note at maturity date. So now let's proceed to the effective rate of a bank discount note. In a simple interest note, the borrower received the full face value, whereas the bank discount note, the borrower receives only the proceeds. Because proceeds are less than the face value, the stated discount rate is not the true or effective rate of the notes. So in solving the effective interest rate, we have here the formula. Effective interest rate equals to bank discount over proceeds times time. We have here the following illustration. What is the effective rate of a bank discount note for 350,000 at a bank discount rate of 14% for a period of 6 months? To find the effective interest rate, the bank discount and proceeds should be computed first. So the following procedures are observed. Here we have first to solve the bank discount. We already know the formula in finding the bank discount. So let us now substitute it with the following given, which is the 350,000 times 0.14 times 0.5 equals to bank discount equals to 24,500. The second procedure is to solve for the proceeds. So we also already know the formula in finding the proceeds, which is the proceeds equals to face value times bank discount. So let's now substitute it to the following given, which is 350,000 minus 24,500. So we have here the proceeds 325,500. And lastly, in solving for the effective interest rate, so we have here the formula effective interest rate equals to bank discount over proceeds times time. So let us now substitute it to the following given. Effective interest rate equals to 24,500 over 325,500 times 0.5. Effective interest rate equals to 24,500 over 162,750. It is from the 325,500 times 0.5. So now, we have here the effective interest rate, which is the 15.15053 or 15.5%. Hence, the true or effective interest rate is 15.05%. So here another example. Illustration. What is the effective rate of bank discount note for 400,000 at a bank discount rate of 10% for a period of 9 months? To find the effective interest rate, we have the bank discount or proceeds should be computed first. So the following procedures are observed. So first, let us solve for the bank discount. And bank discount equals to face value times discount rate times 10. Let's substitute it to the given value 400,000 times 0.10 times 0.75. We came up with the bank discount 30,000. Second, let us solve for the proceeds. So proceeds equals to face value times bank discount. So proceeds equals to 400,000 minus 30,000. We have proceeds 370,000 peso. So now for the last step, we solve for the effective interest rate, which is the effective interest rate equals to bank discount over proceeds times time. So let us now substitute it to the following given, which is the 30,000 over 370,000 times 0.75. So effective interest rate equals to 36,750 over 277,500. It is from the 370,000 times 0.75. And now we came up with the answer of effective interest rate equals to 0.1324 or 13.24%. Hence, the true or effective interest rate is 13.24. That will be all. I hope you learned something. Thank you and God bless.